All right, so here we have 4 Mars D6T. Somebody asked me to um, do a video on how to add idle turning. I think I actually originally added it to this one for myself, but as you can see, it's pivoting around that right track. So one, I'm going to show you how to set it up, but then also hopefully how to fix that. Okay, so I'm going to pause the game here. We're going to go into the i3D file. What I've done so far is I've just added cylinders to represent where the wheels are. Because if we look in here, you'll see you've got the nodes where the wheels are at. You have the radius, which makes a diameter of 0.8, and then a width of 1. So that's what those are. Then underneath, the pyramid is the center of gravity, also known as CG, and that is right there, or the center of mass. And then the last one I put in is this accurate steering node, which is 0 and negative 0.4158 meters. And that is represented by this cylinder here. So center of gravity, center of Ackerman steering, and then all the cylinders. Okay. What I believe needs to occur to get it to work right is the center of turning needs to actually be in the center of gravity. So I think I'm going to move that forward. But the part where you're doing the idle turning, that is in this section right here. Okay. Um, so you've got the wheel nodes. So you've got left front, left middle, left rear. And so it's going to do negative 45, 30, 0, and 45. So let's first move the center of turning, or center of the Ackerman steering to the center. Save that. Come up here and change it here. Change that to 0. Gonna come in back in the game. Use easy dev tools to reload it. Oh, look at that. We cut the wheels too. Alright, so that did nothing for the actual 0 turn because it's still behaving funky. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go down to here. But what I need to know is what angle are they actually going to steer at? Okay. So I'm going to hide the center of mass. I'm going to create a cylinder. Okay. I'm going to move it up half a meter so that it's so that I'm going to reset the translate so that it's at the very, very bottom. All right. Then I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. We're going to set 0.1, 0.1. So now we have a much smaller cylinder. I'm going to reset that scale. Okay. Now I'm going to put this inside of each wheel, but I'm going to extend it out 2, 3, so forgot which one it was. Okay, there you go. So that was why. So now I'm going to copy it into each one of these on the left side. What I'm trying to do now, actually I might need to drop them down some so I can actually see them. Yeah, there we go. So I've just dropped them down. They're still centered around the wheel pivot point, But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn each wheel so that it is about like that, right? And so it's pointing towards the center of mass and also the center of the turn, the Ackerman steering node. Okay, so wheel 1 is at negative 56 degrees, so we're going to come in, do that negative 56. So this one should be 56. Next one down is negative 29 degrees. So we're going to put negative 29. And this one should be 29. Next one down is at 14. So we're going to do 14 here, negative 14 there. And the last one is at 53. So we're going to do 53 degrees here and negative 53 degrees here. Okay, so now I need to set these all back to 0. Save it. I'm going to go in game, refresh, cut it on. And it's still turning on that one track. Okay. I didn't have this problem with the crane, I did. Only with this dozer. Maybe if I do, because I think it's 56. I'm just not sure if something may not be set up right on this dozer. Not sure. Because I've always had an issue with this particular dozer trying to get it to work right. Let's look at my crane. Okay, so there's the tracks. There's the Ackerman steering, so that's set up. And we're doing negative 50. I think partially the difference is the center of gravity for the crane is right in the center, whereas this one, as you can see, it's off center. I wonder if I do that. So let's 0.635. All right, so we're going to try that. Okay, so we've got negative 0.286 and 0.635. Average of those is 0.349, so if we move this to 0.349, that still doesn't look right. There. Oh, sorry, that was the sum. 1.1745. There we go. So if we change the center of gravity to that, nope, not the LR. There. Change that. Let's see if that changes anything. Of course, it's not yet because I haven't changed the angles. Okay. Okay, so with this method, I only got to do 2 because all the other ones should be identical if they're spaced out evenly. Okay, so negative 50. Why not do that entire thing? Okay. Now this is going to be negative 22. Yep, gotta change. Change that to 90. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's still pivoting around on my track. I don't know what it is about this one dozer. Because when I set it up for myself on the crane, I've got it pivoted the right way. Actually, yeah. Sorry, I was moving forward. Now I'm not. You can see it's still pivoting on that right track. There's something about this particular mod. All right, hopefully you guys get how to get it to work. Once you get all that done, reset your wheels back to 0. Delete all the cylinders. That you added. Save it. Package it up. Yeah, so even here you can see they're all going that way except for this side. I wonder. Let me try something. All right.